Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe, and today we're going to be going over the Mercury signs in the elements. So you have fire, air, water, and earth elements. And Mercury is the planet of thinking and communicating. It is your skill set, and it is what you are thinking, communicating about mainly, how you process information. I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. Mercury in water signs. Water is the element of feeling. So Mercury, water people, their thoughts are influenced by their feelings very strongly. How they talk to people is expressed in usually, depending on what house it's in, but ultimately it's expressed through emotional and sensitive manner. They're also very intuitive, so their thinking processes are connected deeply with their intuition. They're very intuitive. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Mercuries are very psychic. They can pick up on other people's thoughts and feelings without them saying anything. They can just like pick that up. Mercury and earth signs, they're very practical. Their thoughts are influenced by practical considerations. They're always thinking about money and what to do with their house and like practical things, work, food, what are they going to eat tonight. They're also very traditional. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, Mercuries are very traditional people. They play traditional roles and they're constantly thinking about traditional things. What that means for you, I would love to know. Earth Mercuries express their skills and they talk in a very cautious type of way. Like they talk in a very calm, kind of mellow, very laid back, maybe even slower than air and fire Mercury people. Water and earth Mercury people process information a little slower, I would say, than air Mercury and fire Mercury people. Water Mercury's, how they process information is filtered through the emotions, and how earth processes information is filtered through their values and their tradition. Like they're like practical. They're very practical. It's so hard to explain like an overall view of this. I did not plan this video at all, but we're gonna get through with it. Earth and water Mercuries are just, they process information a little slower than air and fire Mercuries. They're very down to earth and chill and mellow. So how I said, water Mercuries, they talk in a very sensitive and calm way. Earth Mercuries aren't very sensitive, but they talk in a very cautious, persistent, patient, kind of specific way. Air Mercury, air is the intellect, so they're all the time thinking, and it's really hard for them to turn their brains off. They're like very intellectual. Their thoughts are like real things. They're very like attached to their ideas, and they're influenced by social like considerations. Like they're very social people. Like water Mercury and earth Mercury people are like more like introverted, and then you have air and fire Mercury people, they're more like extroverted, so they like to talk to people a lot more. Air signs, air Mercuries are they're very social, and they're very influenced by abstract ideas. Air Mercuries are also very objective. They don't filter things through their emotions. Like if you tell them something, they really listen to you and they're like, oh, okay, like I understand, kind of. Whereas like if you tell a water Mercury something that offends them or affects them, like they get offended a little bit easier by things than like an air Mercury would. It's like air Mercuries don't really get offended by what other people think, because they value their own like thoughts, like they live in their mind, so they like respect others' opinions is really what I'm trying to say. Air Mercuries are typically very articulate in speech. Like they can talk very like professionally, if that makes sense. Like they're just very articulate. They know how to talk. Lastly, you have fire Mercuries, and fire Mercuries are very passionate, energetic, lively, excited, a little bit impulsive. Their thoughts are influenced by their goals and like their dreams and their hopes and their future visions and their beliefs. They can be quite opinionated. They express their skills and their speech very impulsively. So fire Mercuries, their skill and their speech is expressed enthusiastically and dramatically. They're kind of very excited people, depending on where their fire is in their chart. If their fire is in earth or water house, then this may be a little different. Same thing with air. If the air is in earth or water house, this may be a little different for them. Fire signs just communicate in a very passionate and energetic way. So I would say the two most passionate Mercuries are fire and water. Fire is very like passionate, but so is water. Water and fire are very, very passionate people, whereas earth and air are a little bit more detached. They're not so much concerned with their passions, and they don't come off as very passionate people when they're talking about something. Now, earth and air signs are very logical and practical and level-headed. Fire and air Mercuries are a little bit more extroverted than water and earth Mercuries, unless the water and earth Mercury is in a fire or air house. So I hope that summed up a little bit for you guys and made you understand a little bit more than what you did before. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.